What's going on, everybody? DangerousThing here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the couch of my living room where I'm getting a little bit cozy and drinking some hot chocolate from my favorite mug, of course. And today I'm going to tell you, well, obviously I'm going to play Boom Beach first. Let's get it out of the way. But today I'm also going to tell you as to why I was kind of MIA over the last couple of days. And hopefully you watched the previous video where I announced all the changes about the task force. So this is what happened. Last Wednesday, I went to a salon to get a manicure, as I feel like a lot of females do. I feel like a lot of you guys probably have girlfriends, some of you have wives and whatnot, so you know that we ladies like to spoil ourselves with manicures. And I went to a really prestigious salon and I was getting a manicure, and the manicure specialist basically, you know, cut my skin up a little bit around my nail, and I didn't think any of it. It was, you know, really good salon. Everything she used, she opened like right there in front of me, so I didn't, you know, I didn't feel scared or anything. But the night that I got home, I started feeling that my thumb was kind of swelling up a little bit, my finger rather, and the following morning I woke up with my finger so swollen and super, you know, like blown up, really hurting, and I had a little bit of fever, so I actually had to go and see someone so I could get a prescription for antibiotics. And I'm not gonna scare you because it's really freaky looking still, but I just now have been able to actually remove the bandage around it because it was really in a really rough shape. For a second, I actually lost all the sensitivity in my finger right over here in sort of the little cushion of a finger, so I was kind of freaking out. And to be honest with you, I was probably being a little bit overdramatic, but I was kind of thinking that I might have to get my finger taken off. So if you guys are watching this, the holidays are coming up and you want to buy your ladies present, package to a salon or whatever, please do your research, you know. I'm sure that this happens very, very rarely, but you want to send the ladies to a really nice and lovely salon where they're not going to get chopped up and then get an infection in their tissue rather. So yeah, but now back to Boom Beach, back to why you actually came here and not to hear about my stories and why I'm being cozy on a couch wearing a giant sweatshirt. Okay, so I've watched a bunch of videos. I watched videos on Rev's channel, Reversal's channel. I watched videos on Ben Tim's and of course Boom Beach General's channel, and I cannot wait for all of the updates to come out. You know, with all the updates and changes to the Hammerman, I feel like it's gonna definitely put a giant, you know, throw a giant loophole in a game. It's gonna change a lot of things, and it's gonna be pretty entertaining, you know, because, well, yeah, first of all, it's brand new. Second of all, we're gonna have to figure out how we are gonna stand up against Hammerman. But today I'm here standing up against Dr. Terror. And I've done Dr. Terror in the last couple of days that I haven't recorded, but what I did do and I wanted to kind of replicate today and show you guys is I wanted to get through the first couple of levels of Dr. Terror with nothing but GBE and critters. Now that may mean that I'm gonna have to boost one of my GBE statues as I'm going through the game. Now that's resources, gunboat, gunboat, gunboat. This one here, 36%. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack first level and second level and see if I will be able to get through that without having to boost, and if going forward I will need a boost, I will just do that. So I'm gonna take care of the boom cannon first, and then I'm gonna throw in critters around the HQ and sniper towers and let them do their thing. And I'm actually not gonna deploy any troops because I want this to be done all by critters. Okay, there they go. GBE goes in and down it goes. Look at those little dudes. Totally adorable high five critters. Virtual high five, also known as imaginary high five because critters are not a real thing, but in my little world, they surely are. Okay, so level 1 was super easy. Let's see if we can get through level 2 without me having to go back and boost. Alright, so now we got rocket launcher. Okay, rocket launcher's radius. I'm just gonna throw them right there. I'll take care of the machine gun, and this should be pretty easy. Alright, let's take care of these guys first. I also feel like sometimes my my reasoning doesn't really make total sense to people because like in my head I'm talking it up and I'm like, yep, that definitely makes sense. But what I was saying is that throwing critters right onto shock launcher is a rocket launcher is going to be super easy because the radius of the damage is outside of where they're going to be chopping it up and munching on it. So just like that, didn't deploy a single troop boat, single landing craft, and no casualties. Well, duh, we only use GBE. Okay, let's see if we can get through level 3 of Dr. Terror with nothing but critters and GBE. Okay, so we can do the same thing with critters where we can throw them around the shock launcher. We will have to take care of the boom of the cannon and machine guns. The boom cannon is also going to have to be taken care of, and then there's of course mortar. All right, let's give it a try. I'm going to use a barrage right over here. Hopefully it's going to weaken up all of the defenses that I need to take out. Okay, you sir have to go. All right. Now I will take care of this guy. And now it's all you critters. Alright, so looks like the mortar from the left is actually hitting them up, but that's okay. I actually don't know if the heal works on critters. No, it doesn't seem to be so. It's okay, they definitely got it. Or do they? Oh my gosh, they may not actually get it because of the mortar on the left is hitting them up. Well, we might have to deploy troops here. Or go back and boost our GBE statue. Let's see. Well, that booger keeps hitting them up, and I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 critters left. Looks like we're actually currently outside of the range of the mortar, so I'm just gonna sit here, drink my hot chocolate, and watch my critters take down the HQ of Dr. Terror level 3. I hope you don't mind. No. Delicious. Almost there, you guys. Almost there. Done. Okay, so far we're 3 levels in, and obviously the 4th one is probably going to get a little challenging. I'm probably going to have to deploy my troops, because I don't think that even with boosting my GBE, I'll be able to take it down with all critters. Sometimes, on some days, I honestly struggle with level 4, with Terror Stage 4, even with all my troops, because you know, there are days when he's nicer than other days when he is just totally mean and little grumper. Okay, so let's be realistic here. I'm gonna have to deploy my troops. I'm obviously gonna try to use critters to my advantage, but this is gonna have to be a troop deployment situation. So let's jump in, you guys. But first, let's take a look at what has to go. All right, let's take care of this guy. And then boom cannon. Okay, now let's do this. Throw in a barrage at the little cluster of defense buildings. Okay, might as well just take the machine gun out. Okay, I'm gonna take out the boom cannon. One more. All right, and then I'm gonna weaken up this little cluster here. 31 GBE left. Maybe I should... no, it's okay. I will deploy the troops right over here. I'm gonna throw a shock over here. And then I will send my troops this way. I'll shock these guys over there. Throw critters over here. Gotta heal these guys up because I need me some heavies. Alright, let's throw more critters. Let's throw another med kit. And let's do this here. Let's shock these guys. Should be all set. Should be in pretty dandy shape. Lost quite a few Zookas, but that's okay. I hate to sound like that, but I think I've said that before. There are always casualties in the war. I don't know why I felt like I had to whisper the second part of the statement, but okie doke. Level 4 completed, once again with help of critters, where I threw them around the clusters of defense buildings so my Zookas and heavies can do what they do best and take them down. I lost 20 Zookas, that's unbelievable. Really, really, really unbelievable. I really need to upgrade my armory to level 19, 17. Still haven't gotten my glasses, you guys, to level 17. So I can upgrade my Zookas because right now the upgrade path is actually closed. And speaking of which, let me go ahead and retrain Zookas and see what I can upgrade after the mortar upgrade is done, which will be in just a few minutes. Well, technically 125 minutes. Okay, and let's do this. I get distracted so very easily, it's not even funny. Okay, let's take a peek at Terror Stage 5 and see how intimidating this guy is going to be. Ooh, look at that. Ice statue is shining nice and strong there. 86% building health and 28% additional building splash damage. Well, that is pretty gruesome. I do feel like I could probably get through it if I used all of my GBE just to shock the defenses and clusters. But I also could probably just clear up this cluster here and then move on to the HQ. Although, this is looking interesting. Okay, I could probably take out the rocket launcher and take care of this cluster and then just move my troops over and around the left-hand side of the base. So let me go ahead and train up my troops. You know I'm stingy with diamonds. I'm gonna get right back into it once they're trained up, and we will see whether or not I can get through Terror Stage 5 in this evening's episode of Critters vs. Dr. Terror. See you guys soon. Okie dokie guys, so the troops are now all trained up and we're ready to go in battle and see if we can get through Stage 5 of Dr. Terror. So let's go ahead and take a quick peek. So before I went on a commercial break, also known as I am not going to spend diamonds on training my troops because I'm too stingy, I was talking to you guys about possibly taking out the rocket launcher and taking out these clusters right here, and then shocking basically these defense buildings right here and just moving my troops over and around this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to execute that, but I think I might just have to go and boost my GBE because I don't want to waste gold and then come back and have to retrain the troops because I ran out of GBE, because I'm gonna need a whole lot of shock. Almost said shock mines after watching last video of reversal. Almost said shock mine, but I really meant to say shock screens. Okay, so let's go ahead and boost up the GBE. So we should be in good shape. There is no guarantee, obviously, but let's see if I can get this done. Wish me luck. All right, let's go. Okay, I have 99 GBE. Come on, come on, come on. I need to take out that rocket launcher. Okay, I'm gonna take you out with barrages. I'll try to take out this cluster here. Come on, come on. Come on, dear. Okay. Let's take this guys out. Okay. I have 36 GBE left, and I'm gonna go ahead and deploy all the troops over here, shock this, shock that, and send them guys over here. I'm gonna pre-heal them. Throw critters. Oh my gosh, my Zookas are just roasting. Come on, come on. Let's keep on moving, let's keep on moving. I need to shock. Oh no, I didn't throw the smoke screen on time. Oh my gosh, I think I may lose this even with my boosted GBE. Whoa, no. No, 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 no. I only have a few heavies left, and after that, the Doom Cannon is just gonna rip through my Zookas. That's it, you guys. I have 14 Zookas left, and it's not gonna happen. Come on, dear. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I literally think I was gonna lose after spending a power powder and having 99 GBE. Wow, okay. This was amazing, but look at that. I lost 15 heavies and 31 Zookas. I only had a few Zookas left standing, but this was totally worth it. I am so thrilled, and even though I didn't use critters in this particular attack, and I wanted to throw critters in every single stage of terror, this was just amazing. I think my hands are a little bit shaky right now. I'm so happy. Let's see, I had, look at that. I had 9 Zookas left. Absolutely amazing, and I almost, I almost screwed it up because I tried to flare them away, but nonetheless, I'm pretty thrilled that it worked out. And let's take a look at Terror Stage 6. That would be amazing if I could also take down Terror Stage 6. Whoa, that looks like Rocket Launcher-palooza. That's crazy. How many rockets are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rocket launchers. Yeah, let's double check. 6 rocket launchers, and they have so much health. Over 15k in health. 14k in health. Unbelievable, unbelievable. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not even gonna touch this. Look at that. Over 15k in health. Over 16k in health for boom cannons. And there are a ton of them. Whoa, that is crazy. This one has almost 19k health. I am definitely not gonna touch this one right now. I don't feel like I'm ready for it just yet. I hope you don't judge me for it, but you remember one of my videos where I was talking about knowing when to cut your losses? I feel like now is the time. I also sound like a recovering gambling addict, when you have to walk away from the slot machine, but I do think that I should just keep it here, quit it here now, and then I will use my remaining 2+ hours of GBE boost to go ahead and take out some of the real-time player bases. And just so you guys know what's in the making, what's currently cooking in my brain, I really want to upgrade my gunboat to level 19. I am currently tremendously short on resources, even after I will grab my OP rewards, which I'm obviously going to go for stone because that is the highest amount. I am still going to be super short, over 2,000 diamonds short, so I'm gonna spend the rest of the night clearing up as many bases on my map as possible. There really aren't that many left, but I'm gonna try to take out as many of the NPC and as many of the real-time player bases while I still have, well, obviously it's gonna take my troops to train a minute, but I have 2 hours and 54 minutes remaining of my boost, and it's gonna take me 27 minutes to get all my troops trained up, and after that I am going back in the battle, taking all those bases by a storm, with a storm, whatever you want to call it, and I'm gonna keep it at that. I'm gonna close this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I will see you guys next time, and hopefully I'll get to keep my thumb. I keep saying thumb, I actually mean finger. So until next time, you guys, Dangerous Thing is out. I will see you soon.